Hello, internet. So turns out I'm really dumb, and I filmed my entire back workout vertically instead of horizontally. I forgot I was uploading this on YouTube, so you missed an incredible back workout. But I'm now here to take you to the bicep part of the workout. For those of you who don't know, my name is Shlok, and I initially started this channel as a finance channel, but realized that nobody really cares what a 22-year-old has to say about that. And so I was like, you know what? I'm already on my Retransformation arc gym-wise, so I might as well just film that. To give context, I used to be ridiculously in shape, as shown in this picture. And then I kind of let myself go, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go on a final bulk. And so then I became chunky, as you can see in this photo. After it became that chunky, I was like, okay, now it's time to cut. But unfortunately, I think I was lacking the foresight and discipline to really cut properly. Because number one, I was moving jobs. I was a recent grad. I graduated last August from Georgia Tech, and then I went to work in Portland for a manufacturing company. I worked there for about 6 months, and then I have finally come back here for like another job, and I'm currently living with my parents right now, and they have a gym in the garage. So you'll see the garage gym as I'm moving the camera around, just showing different types of exercises. But yeah, you guys missed the back workout because it's all filmed vertically. So that's my bad, guys. Already off to a great start for my first long form gym video. Whatever. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, so between switching jobs, I was also and still am in like a relationship, and obviously, right, like I had like quite a bit of a gap since the relationship before. Not quite a bit, it was like a few months or so, more than that. But I don't know why I'm giving my private life away. But anyways, yeah. So I got excited again and kind of lost my discipline and focus on the gym, because I was like, what's the point? Like I already have a girlfriend, and yeah, don't make that mistake, boys and or girls, whoever is watching this. But yeah, as you can see right now, I was supposed to cut properly and look shredded for the summer, but it's already summer, and I am skinny fat like every other Indian dude out there. I will say I do have quite a bit of muscle. I've lost some definition in my chest and stomach, but like I still have decent size on my arms. But yeah, there's a lot of padding of fat there, and a lot of the muscle volume has gone down too. I stopped taking creatine, stopped counting my protein, calories, and things like that. So this is my retransformation arc, because yes, I now have a girl, but now I want to keep her. So I need to actually get in ridiculous shape, and of course, health reasons. But I mean, who are we kidding? We just want to look good, right? So that is what I'm gonna attempt to do. But let's already start off with the first exercise. Well, I already did pull-ups this way, so my biceps are warm. And so I think what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna put on a tank top and get one of these things to do just warm up with some bicep curls, and I'll show you in a second what I mean by that. I'm gonna put this on. So put my tank top on, put this on, and then I'll see you while I start doing that set. Okay, so this is the contraption that I have on right now. Put the tank top on, so this dirty thing is just touching my bare skin. But yeah, this is gonna help put my elbows forward, give me a nice stretch on my bicep, and start curling it. So let me just get some weight right now. Screw the 15s, I'm gonna start off with some 25s, just because I already have pretty big biceps, unproportionately so. But yeah, let's see if I'm centered. Also, I can't see because I'm recording my iPhone camera using the back camera, so I have no idea if I'm centered or not. But let's see. I should slowly let it down, because, fun fact, the eccentric really blew up my physique and got me chunky, because I hit a plateau, and I watched a YouTube video on Athlete X, and he was like, eccentrics, you're much stronger on your eccentrics. If you never train your eccentrics, you're missing out on all the muscle fibers that could be trained and get bigger. So here, let me give you guys another angle. Hopefully I'm still centered. If I sound out of breath, it's because I have terrible cardio, which I should improve on. Okay, I'm gonna start looking forward again because I feel like I look really dumb. But yeah. Reason I have the hat is because I don't have a chain to put my mic on. Low-key, I could put it on my tank top right now, but I filmed an entire back video with it on my hat. I'm gonna keep it that way. Okay, I think that's good enough of a warm-up, but yeah. I'm gonna keep it on my hat because I did it that way. Again, really boneheaded of me to just record the entire thing vertically. But I will get a better camera. It's like $1,200. Do I really want to drop that money to just get better content or better footage? Yes. So that will be coming soon. But yeah. I think I just wanted to start filming because, as you guys can see, I very much have. I don't know if I'm in frame or not, so I'll just move back to. Oh no, I think I'm in frame. Yeah, I have very much a muffin top, right? And so does every other Indian guy because our genetics are just built that way. The British starved us for like 400 years. So body adapted and just started storing a lot of fat around the midsection, chest, glutes, all that, all the stuff you don't want fat, you know, and it's hiding the muscle that I've built. Also, my muscles have shrunk because one, I'm not getting enough carbs or water in them without taking creatine, so not good at all. But anyways, I think I've rested enough. It's time to pick up the 35s. I already have really strong biceps, but I'm still gonna train them because, and I'll tell you why. Let me just finish this set. Just get a full side view. Okay, eccentric. I keep forgetting to do the eccentric. Okay, I can't do it anymore. Okay. Well, that really isolated the bicep. Typically, I don't like to start off any exercise for a muscle group isolated. I like doing a compound movement, which is what I did when I did my pull-ups over here. I switched grips. I went from like this grip to this grip to this grip to fully this grip, and so that kind of warmed up my my biceps. Hopefully, I put this back where it was, but yeah. I still have the musculature if I can hide the fat from my tank top. So, you know, if I'm not shirtless, I'm still very happy with my physique. But obviously when the shirt comes off, even when you're at the beach, you kind of look like a fat ass. Or I look like a fat ass. So, yeah. Let's see. Did I already do the thing where I pointed at pictures? But anyways, high school, extremely skinny. I think everybody started going to the gym because they saw that one David Lade video. And I was just like, dude, I don't want to be like that skinny Indian kid anymore. First of all, nothing wrong with being an Indian kid, but like that was, I'm just grouping everything together, right? You go to an all-white high school, like you're one of very few Indian kids, you're very skinny, right? You like girls here and there, right? And you're just like, fuck, like I need to put on size. Like let's just be honest, like that's why everyone goes to the gym. Even if you're not Indian, if you're white, Mexican, black, Asian, whatever, right? Like you're gonna be like, I want to get girls, so I'm gonna lift. And so, reason I have slightly disproportionate bicep size, right? My tricep isn't that big. It's just because I just started curling like every day. I ignored every muscle and just did bicep curls and ate a shit ton of food. And so that's when my biceps grew and everything else really lagged. And so then I started doing all the other stuff that was really important. But now that I've done the curls, and again, I'm not going to do any drop sets or anything like that because it's been a really, really long time since maybe a month and a half since I've worked at all. So I don't want to overly make the muscles sore because they're not used to it, right? So I'm just going to go really lightly. You know, I've had the muscle size. I don't know if you guys know what muscle memory is, but once you build the muscle, your brain like clocks that and is like, okay, like this is the amount of muscle that I need for survival. And obviously when you lose the muscle, you're not eating as much, right? Your body like shrinks it. But then when you start eating again and start lifting, your body's like, oh, I need to go back to the size I was when I was under these stresses before. And so then it easily does it. So that's why I don't need to do drop sets. But yeah, I'm just gonna Let me just pick up the 35s and do some curls as well. Again, right now this is just getting my arms. My cardio is terrible, that's why I'm trembling while speaking, but the idea is to just get the arms used to the motion of lifting again, and maybe 1 or 2 sessions later we can start doing all the fancy drop sets, you know, really doing the eccentric where the muscles quivering and the muscles like I'm like, oh, okay, wait, I don't know if I can curse, I'll bleep that out, but like your muscles are just like shit, like I need to grow. But okay, maybe I'll do 1 drop set because I'm just really feeling it right now. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so let's see, what's my history? I bulked to 175. I cut to 164, but the cut to 164 was, you know, when I was switching jobs and I had my girlfriend and everything. So I became skinnier. I stopped lifting. So I lost the muscle, but I gained the fat as well because I was a couch potato. So I mini bulked back up to 171 through just eating food. I wasn't lifting that much. But yeah, so I'm 171 right now, and I'm gonna try to maintain this weight for maybe like a few weeks and then start cutting. Or maybe I'll just start cutting right now. I do want to get lean as fast as possible. So I'm going to 4 to 6 mile hikes with my dad. My dad works out too, by the way. Like, holy, I don't know why I didn't mention him. He works out with me every day. Right now, he just went to go play pickleball. I don't know what it is with all the middle-aged dudes going to play pickleball these days, but he's playing pickleball every Friday. So he's not here, but I mean, usually I think in these videos, I'll probably have my dad holding the camera filming, and then I'll film him doing sets and stuff. And it's really great. We bonded over the pandemic. We've like since 2020, we've been lifting. So actually I've been lifting for like 6 years, but it's like been like really on and off whenever we felt like it. Anyways, I don't know why I'm yapping, but let's get more of like a stretch on the biceps. So I'm gonna do some incline bicep curls. So I'll see you there when I set it up. Okay, I took my hat off because I thought I looked really dumb in it, in order to show people I don't have the dumbass buzz cut as I did when I was chunky. Still don't know why my girl stayed with me during that phase, but let's do some incline bicep curls because my elbows were forward and now I want them to be backwards to get that nice stretch. Yeah, really stick the arm out. Yeah, I haven't felt that stretch in a while. Even though I'm not really drop setting, I know I'm gonna be really sore tomorrow. Now the reason I started filming my workouts is I wanted to find a way to keep myself disciplined, right? If I know people are watching, even if it's like 3 or 4 people watching the videos, I wouldn't want any random stranger to be disappointed that I stopped showing up. And, you know, if I can get back into redonkulous shape, maybe a few of you can be inspired that somebody like me who doesn't have the greatest of genetics, right, was extremely skinny as a kid, had to force feed myself, and now my metabolism switched where I keep on a lot of fat and it's difficult for me to cut. If I can do it, like literally anybody could, and probably much faster because there's no learning curve. But yeah, in high school, like I wasn't necessarily bullied, but like one thing that really stuck with me was I was with this kid and I was really, really skinny, and he wasn't built, but like he had a normal weight, and we were running track or something, right? And he was just like, "Oh my God, like you look so fat out there." And I was actually really excited because I was like, "Oh, like did I gain weight? Like is somebody noticing that I'm gaining weight? Like this is like such a good thing," even though he meant it as an insult, right? And then he was just like, he basically said, he was just like, "No, dude, like I'm like effing lying, dude. You're like skinny as a stick." And I was 110 pounds at the time, like same height, like 110 pounds, and so I was like a stick. And so that just like I'm probably just gonna remember that for the rest of my life, and I did, and that like really like started eating, right? And obviously like I'm vegetarian as well. Like my mom, she only makes vegetarian food, and so you're not gonna get very bulked up on beans and vegetables and rotis and essentially tortillas for those of you who aren't Indian and all those stuff. Like we would literally have roti with potato, like a very like carb heavy meal, and then we just cook some vegetables with some flavor and eat it. So I was never gonna gain weight, but I somehow found a way. Maybe I'll make a video about what I kind of ate to get this size, even though I was vegetarian. But let's do our second set. Did I do 25s or did I do 35s? Okay, I don't remember what I did, but I'm gonna bring the weights over and let's start doing some 35s and let's focus on some of the eccentrics. Wish my dad was here. My dad works out with me, and so I wish he was here to help me. And I guess I have somebody.
Let's go!
I know. Okay.
Let's go!
Okay, I'm going.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
You ever gonna shout me out? By the way, she's really famous, but
No.
that's okay. You don't have to shout me out.
Go. Oh!
Do you want to tell people how skinny I was in high school?
Yeah, he was really skinny and he was really fat.
I don't think they can see your face. I think you have to get like.
Oh no! Then my entry was missed. Let's go.
Okay, now I'm laughing too much.
Is it a YouTube video?
Yeah, it's a YouTube video. I'm just doing
Brown guys can get ripped.
They know I'm fat. They saw my love handle. I'm in my retransformation era.
Yes, and you know, if you're Gujarati, like vegetarian, you can get bulked. Listen, if you're Gujarati, you can get ripped with muscles. There's no such thing, okay? What else should I tell them? Oh, if you're brown, it's not genetics. That's an excuse because I was obese, okay?
But can you tell them at one point I was really ripped and shredded?
Oh yeah, that's about him.
Photo,
I
so
forget.
they're gonna see it,
Oh, there was a point that he was just skinny and he thought he was ripped. And then he got fat because he got a girlfriend. And now he's somewhat looking better. But he does eat shit. He was eating some oily cookies, as in, what's that called? Puri. He was eating while we were watching a show.
You know
and
that's hella greasy what you're grabbing? You're gonna have to wash your hands.
Goodbye.
Okay.
It's 9 o'clock. We have to watch our show.
Okay, I think I have to go watch a TV show. Bad example, never stop your workout to watch a TV show. But you guys didn't see how badly I cooked my biceps with the pull-ups. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna sign off now. Wow, I'm actually just like a terrible example. Like I should not, but it's okay. Like I need to get my muscles used to it. I think I've done enough sets. I think 2 exercises and then like 2 sets each was like good enough. Yeah, biceps already pumped. Still have pretty big biceps, but it's just the fat. So I think I'm just gonna sign off now. Maybe next time you'll see my dad working out with me. Yeah, we've been working out together for a long time. It's a great way to bond with family. My sister also works out too, and my mom, my grandma works out too here. They all work out as like a family. Maybe some of them don't want to be on video. So whenever we're all together, maybe I won't film it. But yeah, that's essentially it. I'm 22. I'm trying to retransform myself. Anyways, whatever. I'm signing off. Bye.